This is TW Battles doing commentary video for Napoleon Total War. I am playing the French and my opponents, the computer, are playing Denmark. Let's take a look at my army here. I have 2 units of cavalry on the end here. I have some lancers and some dragoons. 6-pound howitzer unit. Some Votigers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 units of guard, both young and old. Some Fusiliers. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 units of them. We saw my general unit earlier on. Some more Fusiliers. Some National Guard. They have a very colonial look to them, or at least their hats are very Revolutionary War looking. And right here looks like a howitzer unit. Actually, that's just a 6-pound foot artillery unit. Okay, that's my army. Let's take a look at the Danes. A unit of sharpshooters. A unit of light dragoons. Another unit of just dragoons. Some line infantry, grenadiers, some more line infantry, general staff. Get a look at the general there. Nothing too special. He's got a different hat than everybody else. And life guards of the forest, line infantry, another unit of line infantry, some riflemen. I'm sorry, that's militia. Another militia unit. And Norwegian ski troops. Can't say I've seen them before. Okay, here we go. You can see both of our artillery are blasting away early here. They're taking shots at my skirmishers there. Moving up my units in basically 4 pockets here, separated by these boulders, just trying to fill these gaps. Match up line for line with my opponent. You can see here my Fusiliers are going to shoot it out. Some of their skirmishers, I believe. Getting off some volleys there. And let's take a little closer look at their troops. Okay, and over here in the center, we have a unit of my skirmishers duking it out through the trees here. Getting a little camera shake. There must have been an artillery hit with some of their militia. Look at those top hats. Very black tie. I don't know how you can fight in a hat like that, but evidently you can. Line infantry, lifeguards afoot, getting off some shots there, advancing forward. Okay, I have a bunch of units of Fusiliers right here, taking some shots. It's very nice looking uniforms. I like the blue with the white with a touch of red there. It's a nice look. And you can see the light dragoons have attacked one of my lines here. My infantry's doing a great job here of warding them off. You see they have fixed bayonets there, so they have that going for them. These guys hacking away. My other unit there seems unbothered by what's going on right next to them. And there's not much going on this flank, so at some point I'm going to move, and it looks like right here I'm going to kind of pinch these in a little bit and try and squeeze the Denmark's left flank in a little bit, trying to roll it in a little bit. It seems like I'm pretty much holding everywhere else. There's some artillery shots and some bodies flying. Oh boy, that took out a big chunk of my guys there, huh? The young guard. I guess they're never going to live to be old. Look at the big holes in the ground that artillery leaves. Okay, you can see my cavalry's mixing it up here. I got my dragoons winning slightly over, let's see what unit that is for Denmark. I can't really see yet. I believe it's also a dragoon unit for Denmark. And you can see my unit is close to routing there. I saw those stakes there earlier, and that's why I made a beeline around them. I didn't want to attack from that angle. My Votigers have done a good job advancing forward here. Pretty close to routing. They're in the red there, but nonetheless still fighting. You can see the Denmark's center is collapsed for the most part. I've been able to push forward, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be able to push forward on my center and left, and I wanted to be able to pinch in on my right, and that's all going to plan. You can see one of their artillery units taking leave of the battlefield there.
Our men are running, sir.
So Denmark's line infantry. You can see my guys shooting through the trees there. That's a pretty cool shot. And the line infantry is going to advance forward, and they are routing. So that was the last ditch desperation charge on their end. They have a unit of grenadiers over here. Let's just hope they keep those grenades in their pocket. I don't want to see any part of those. You see they have a fire and advance. I don't know what the term for it is, but it's a way of firing by rank. Okay. Let's take a look. Big mess from the early infantry cavalry fight over there. Looks like I did a pretty good job of holding the line there. My Fusiliers, about half strength right now. We're shooting away through the trees there. You can see some Denmark soldiers going down. And what's going on? They seem to be running at me in slow motion. I don't know whether that's a little lag or whether that's just the way they run. I don't know, but looks like it's a little lag there. I'm knocking some of my guys backwards. And, I think my guys will handle that line right there. You can see there's another melee there, and I got their unit to rout and push forward here. I'll always push forward when I get the opportunity. If I can get a unit to rout and I can advance forward, I almost always will. I like to keep the pressure on and keep the other army on their heels whenever possible. Okay, I've been able to advance 3 lines through this gap here, and you can see I have some pretty good numbers left. Creating some pretty consistently good fire. There's a shot at the drummer boy there. Not really playing the drums right now. My chasers, I think it's how you pronounce that. I hope I'm not offending any Frenchmen by mispronouncing that.
Our men are running, sir.
Okay, trying to get my cavalry past these stakes here. I could have avoided them a little better. I think I lose 1 horse here that just kind of got stuck on a stake, but for the most part I was able to get around them. There's a nice artillery shot. I'm not sure who fired that. Pretty cool looking. Okay, let's see, I had 1 guy left in that unit, and he just bit the dust. And these guys seem oblivious right here that there's guys shooting them and coming at them from an angle. I hope they figure it out pretty soon, because that unit's going to be toast unless they figure that out. Okay, got another unit there that I should have advanced forward. I think I just missed that on my micro in this battle. There's kind of a lot going on. There's a lot of this battle's kind of spread out right now, so it's a little more difficult, and there's a lot of terrain issues where I just simply can't see my troops around rocks and through trees. So these are tougher battles to really you know, move your troops around and get all your units fighting efficiently, you know, at the same time. There's always going to be that random unit that's not fighting or not doing what they're supposed to do. It's just simply, on this type of map, it's too much to manage. Okay, you see I got a unit to route there. Pinching in from my right flank. There in the distance. You can see they have one more unit there, and if you look in the background, I have an infantry unit moving in on them right now, and right about that time, the battle's over.